seconds.
Hey guys, this is your Matney the Blind World, and I apologize because my dog Marley is barking in the background, so I apologize for that. And with the Blind World, just get down with today's video essentially, and it's about how blind people are discriminated with their service dogs in the community, which I have to be honest about. A little disclaimer. Um, I'm not a person with a service dog. I'm not a person with a guide dog. And I want to put that out there that this is my opinion on the matter. And I'm leaving it at that.
One watching now. 0 likes. Welcome to switch camera. Chat options. Filters. Option. Welcome to one watching now. 0 live. 48 seconds.
So, I seen a video a couple of days ago. And this is to get the ball rolling with this conversation here. Basically, it was of a It was basically of a blind man in England, and this was done by Channel 5 News. And the guy had his guide dog, and basically he was trying to get on a bus, like all of us do on a daily basis, except he had the challenge of going up an escalator to get on the bus. And an angry commuter is telling him to hurry up. And in my opinion, what right do you have to tell him to hurry up? You have the advantage. You can see going up the escalator. He can't move any faster because it's dangerous. And he said that his guide dog, the experience for her was scary. Not just for him. It was scary for him and for her, which is sick. You know, you shouldn't have to go through these experiences on a daily basis with angry commuters and whatnot. They should be educated on this. They should think, instead of being angry, they should help. They should actually help the individual instead of staying there and being hateful and judgmental. What do you guys think? That's what I want to put out there. What do you think on the subject?
One watching. Welcome to switch camera. Chat filter option. Welcome to live. One watching now. 0 likes. One live. 2 minutes 30 seconds. One watching now. Welcome to one watching now. 0 likes.
Like, those of you who are watching, what do you think about what I'm talking about? Like, what do you actually think of the opinion? Like, what's your opinion on it? Because my opinion on it is disgraceful, it's disgusting, and it's sad that the news has to explain to people that they need to be educated about blind people. It's just sad. In this day and age and in the media, it's sad. We live in 2019, for God's sake.
Welcome to Live Chat. Remember to guard your... Welcome, Chris Seeley. It's disgusting. I bet all of this is because of Meade Higgins faking her service dog on the Ryan Tuberty show. You know how when the public watches talk shows and believe their ideals and beliefs. Switch camera. Chris Seeley. It's disgusting. I bet all of this is because of Meade Higgins faking her service dog on the Ryan Tuberty show. You know how when the public watches talk shows and believe their ideals and beliefs.
Okay, my friend Chris Seeley, he's actually brought up a good point, and I agree with him on this. Basically, I want people who are on this to know this, because what she did is disgusting.
Welcome to Live. One watch. Live. 3 minutes 58 seconds.
What she did was disgusting. She basically faked that she had a service dog and whatnot. And another point I'd actually put on the conversation, you have to have ID these days for a guide dog, where it says in ADA law, a guide dog or service dog does not need identification, and if they have the identification, then something is wrong. They're being discriminated against. Like, just because a guide dog has ID, it doesn't mean that they are a guide dog. But that's not the point I'm making. The point I'm making is, just because they have a guide dog, service dog, they shouldn't need ID. Like, And if you say to the person in a restaurant, grocery store, or any establishment, I'm sorry, she's my service dog, I cannot go anywhere without her, then they should understand that to mean I have a service dog. I have an impairment of some form. I need her to get around and leave it at that. Because I'm sick of this crap of powerful people telling people with disabilities that they should get out. They'll call the cops. They'll get arrested when they are the ones breaking the law. In the ADA law, it says that as a visually impaired or blind person, when I say ADA, I mean the Americans Disabilities Act, that, and I will say it again so people understand this message, it says that if you are blind and happen to have a guide dog or any disability, you and that guide dog are entitled to be seen in public, you're entitled to be any public establishment, and a person that says you are not belonged in the public establishment because of your guide dog and they're discriminating because of it, newsflash people, that is against the law.
One watching
Now
now.
I'm going to read the
0 likes.
comments. I'm going to read the comments section, so bear with me.
Welcome to Chris Seeley. In addition, because of Meave Higgins faking her service dog in the airport, the public now believe everyone is faking their service dogs.
Yes, thank you, Chris. And we're not faking our service dogs, believe me. We actually have service dogs. I don't have a service dog. I don't need a guide dog. I might get a guide dog in the future. Who knows? But I'm talking about this today because I don't want other visually impaired people who are my people to go through this crap of where basically they're discriminated because of their guide dog. Doors are not being opening for them. The opportunities they should have are being discriminative. And it's sick. And all of this has been reported in the news, I might add. When you think, um, there's a law called the ADA, you can get arrested, bam, they should know. And it's funny how places that are dedicated to people with disabilities, or an employer or manager of those places, tells the people with disabilities, don't be seen with the service dog, get out. And they lie through their teeth because of their position of power. And it's sick. It's sick. And people who do this, they should be ashamed. They should actually be ashamed of what you've done to people with visual impairment. You should actually be ashamed.
Chris Seeley. She ordered the service vest online, put it on her pet dog, and laughed about it. I got my own row on the plane. Oh, he's a lovely service dog. And remember her apologies, my emotional support dog. Not funny.
Yeah, it's not funny. And how is having an emotional support dog any different to having a guide dog? In my opinion, they're all service dogs. But there should be a law out there that prevents a person of getting these vests online, where if you need to get the vest, you go to a qualified service, a service that works with guide dogs, animal shelter, whatnot, where you get these vests and harnesses, and where they're certified by professionals who work with blind people, and where you can only go to those professionals and not get it online. And this should be the same for a cane, which I use on a daily basis, or any mobility aid, which will prevent faking of blindness, disability, or anything. And while we're on the subject, it should be the same for wheelchairs, where you can't go online and buy a wheelchair. Should be the same. Should be the actual same. Now, bear with me, because I'm reading through the comments as I'm talking here.
Chris Seeley. This means that any of us can order service dog vests online and put it on our pet dogs and fake it.
Very true, my friend. Very, very true.
Switch camera. Chris Seal. Welcome to one watching now. 0 likes.
It's a shame there's not more people on watching this live stream right now.
Live. 10 minutes 13 seconds.
Like, for those of us who are blind and visually impaired, it sickens me what goes on in this world. It actually sickens me. It actually sickens me. These are people like me who are being taken advantage of. They know they're being taken advantage of, and yet the damage has already been done. All they want to do is go into a restaurant, grocery store, like everyone else, and yet they're discriminated because of it. And it's downright distasteful, and it's sick. I'm trying not to cuss here, but it's downright disgraceful and sick. Sick, 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 bloody sick.
One watching now. 0 likes.
Really need to get more people on this chat, you guys. I need more people with opinions here. I really need more opinions. Join the live stream right now, my friends.
Live. 11 minutes 27 seconds. Live. 11 minutes 28 seconds. One watching now. 0 likes.
Like, I need support on this issue because I don't want to feel like I'm talking to the walls or giving out to people, but this issue, it needs to be talked about. Like, I'm sick of it being put in the media. We actually need to talk about it. We actually need to have conversations about it as blind and visually impaired people and people with a disability, and actually say no to people. What you're doing to us is wrong. We're not going to leave. We don't care if you don't serve us. We'll just get someone else to serve us. And bang. Done. That's how it should be done. Not the other way around. And it's despicable. It's disgusting. It's despicable. Like, I don't want to keep rambling on here, but everyone gets my point. It's disgusting and demeaning. And what my friend Sporty Spice, Chris Seeley, was talking about with May Higgins, that actually happened. And I might add, she had the nerve to boast about it. She's a core comedian, and because of what she did, she thought she had the right to do it. And in my opinion, no one who has sight or who's non-disabled has the right to oppose someone with a disability. That's like saying they want what we have. They want the benefits of what we have. And it's sick. Because here in Ireland, you can get a free travel pass, which you're entitled to. It's an entitlement. It's a right. You're entitled to the blind allowance and the blind pensions, which you can be eligible for, which after the age of 16 you get them, and the NCBI provides the blind pension, which is our National Council for the Blind of Ireland, and pretty much so, they are the ones that do it, essentially. They're the ones that give the help. And then there's Guide Dogs for the Blind of Ireland, Guide Dogs Ireland, who provide guide dogs, who provide assistance. I've not gone there yet, but I'd love to go. And I hope for anyone that uses the service, they realise that it's a great service to use. Now, I'm going to go read the comments again and see what is going on in this community.
Live. 14 minutes 2 seconds. One watching now. Chris Seeley. She ordered the service vest online. Put Chris Seeley. This means that any Chris Seeley. Well, you can order anything new or used online on eBay and Amazon. I can only assume that this stuff was actually online for people with disabilities. Examples include my nail clippers.
True, but just because it's on there for disabilities, it should be only Amazon should have it where, they should only have it for people with disabilities, where there's a log on, and you have to be, if you have sight or a non-disability, where if you try to go and get it, bam, it will say access denied or something. But then there's a problem within that. Let's keep going.
Chris Seeley. I know what you mean. There needs to be more people watching this.
Thank you, someone who understands my point. There needs to be more people watching my live streams. Guys, if you like my channel, come through to my live stream. Seriously. Nothing hard about it.
Chris Seeley. Ryan was laughing, the audience was laughing, and what's worse is that I was the only one in class who heard of it like it was covered up.
Well, that's society for you. They want everything covered up to the point where you don't have a voice anymore. And it's sick.
Switch camera. Button.
It's sick. I hate our society. I hate the way they carry on. And I hate the way that everything is covered up because of confidentiality.
Chris, live. One watching, live. 16 minutes 4 seconds.
Like, you think about it, all the sick things that have been done in the world have been done through the excuse of confidentiality. And look where it's gotten us today as a society. It's sick, it's disgusting, and people will say, no, they're entitled to confidentiality. What's entitling about someone being raped? What's entitled about someone being discriminated upon? Where's your confidentiality there? Like, and it's gone to the point where, who knows, what if we turn into the news one day and bang, blind man killed by sighted person? Because I find that's what it's coming to nowadays. That's what it's actually coming to, where it will actually come to a point where blind people will be murdered by sighted people. And where will the humanitarians be? Where will the UN be? I'll tell you where. Sitting on their bleeding butts, doing nothing.
Welcome, Chris Seeley. Chris Seeley. Ryan was laughed. Switch camera. Chris Seeley. Ryan was laughed. Chris Seeley. In addition, because of Meet Higgins fake. Chris
Right,
Seeley.
guys, I'll be
Ryan
right
was
back.
laughing, the audience was laughing, and what's worse is switch chat option. Switch camera. Button.
I'll keep the live stream open, but I'm going to go and share this because other people need to see it.
Chat filters, options, button, share, share, fit, email, button, share, copy link, WhatsApp, button, messages, button, more, button, messages, button, more, cancel, more, message, WhatsApp, live, 18 minutes 25 seconds, one watching now. Chris Seeley. Well, you can order anything new. Chris Seeley. I know what you mean there. Chris Seeley. Ryan. Chris Seeley. It just shows how normal people can do anything they want and get away with it. Look at normal people getting out on bail. Look at Meave Higgins. Her career is not damaged. Look at the public.
Exactly. They get away with it. And it disgusts me. There needs to be consequences in this world. There needs to be punishments. Our justice system needs to be rectified. Because I hate our justice system. Rapists in this country and England are getting out on bail. And what will they do when they get back out on the streets? They'll do the same thing all over again. It's just like in Saw. Those who do not cherish life do not deserve life. I'll say it again. Like, it doesn't take a genius to understand what it's all about.
Chris Seeley. I mean, normal people point us out all the time. Why do you think I don't like using my symbol cane in Dublin? Don't have to. Speaking of mobility, it is all based on level of eyesight. It's disgusting.
Thank you, Chris. Mobility. In this country, it's based on your sight. And in my opinion, it's disgusting. It shouldn't be based on your sight. You should have the same opportunities as a sighted person or a blind sighted person. There's no difference. You know, I do mobility every day, and there should be, reconciliations about it. There should be more done about it. There should be more done about our mobility system. And in the residential service for the care of the blind people or blind community, you should be able to go places without having to deal with being signed off, which I don't like. You should be able to go up to town if you want to. You have a right, which they don't tell you about, which is disgusting. You have a right to this, you have a right to that, and those rights should be respected, not taken away from you like you're a child.
Switch camera. Chris Seeley. I mean normal people. Welcome to Live. 0 watching. Live. 21 minutes 2 seconds. 0 watching now. 0 likes.
Where did everyone go? Hey guys, where did you guys go to?
Live. 21 minutes 20 seconds. 0 watching now. 0 likes.
Okay. I don't like it when people leave on me, especially like this.
Welcome to 0 watching now. 0 likes.
Now I'm going to end the live stream. Look guys, I just wanted to put it out there. This is what's going on, and what's going on is sick.
Live. Finish. Finish. Button. Finish.